SportzDrama Entertainment. It's your boy Gabe, aka Cherryhilfiger. I'm here with Coach Kenny and surprise guest.
Why I gotta be the surprise?
Coach Cal, you here? You here, man? You here?
I'm sitting here chilling,
all the time, so he's surprised.
This is a surprise.
Shock was here.
I'm always here. I just here when I'm supposed to be here.
So, how did you get started in boxing? Both. I mean, if you want to elaborate on yours, how did you get involved in boxing?
Man, I grew up watching boxing in the 70s, and then my dad took me to the gym around 80, 81. A friend of mine brought home a boxing trophy.
Okay.
And that was the first boxing trophy I ever seen in my life. I seen the footballs and basketball trophies, but the boxing trophy was something different. And I said, man, I gotta get me one of them. And that's how I have it.
Okay. So you went in the ring and did the amateur thing too?
Yeah. I never turned pro. Spar with the pros and stuff. You know, I was just on the Cooney talk show yesterday, and he asked me did I have a fight, and I told him I got George Foreman ready for you when you fought George Chapman.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's big time.
I sparred with George Chapman was getting ready to fight Cooney. I was 130 pounds, but I just gave him some rounds so he can get some rounds in.
Keep him warm.
Yeah, it couldn't be with him. He was too damn big.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about your team and some of the fighters?
Oh man,
a lot of people don't understand what it take to get these fighters prepared.
I came here in 2005, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
16 years later, we had 37 amateur national champions. We did that. We've been here for 22 years, but the first 16 sucks. Over 37 national champions. Wow. And some gyms go 10, 20 years, might get 3 or 4 national champions, you know?
Yeah.
So the team has always been strong, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Everywhere we go, they know us. They know Coach Cal. They know when Cal, when they see our faces, shit about to go down.
Yeah, and they respect that Baltimore. Yeah. They respect that. I be saying it on, all access, wherever y'all at. They know what time it is. They know there's no disrespect going on. You know what I'm saying?
No disrespect. You know?
We ain't with all that.
No, because it's about the fighters for one, but they be making it personal with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
They don't get it. We show our work through the fighters.
Definitely.
That's it.
Has there ever been a time when the media had an impact on how you approach the fight?
The big fights, the pay-per-view fights, sometimes the media, they put a lot of pressure. Sometimes they can follow you too much, and Cal will have them tone it down. Just meet us here, meet us there, But it's not too bad,
Okay.
Yeah, they want to see everything, but sometimes you can't show everything.
Yeah, from what I've been saying, like from a lot of the guys, it's not really. I really can't say like people like the Showtimes and HBOs and all those big platforms. I mean, because they the ones that's fitting the bill.
And Showtime do a great job.
Yeah, they do a definitely great job.
They do a hell of a job.
But
we got smaller
smaller
people. We don't let be around us when we get capped. We know.
Right.
But it's part of the business. It's part of what we have to do to promote the fight.
Yeah.
If you see, we put our own stuff out there and whatnot. But again, we just try to keep. We try to just keep everything at bay until the night of the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be saying like the other, I don't want to mention no other platforms, you know what I'm saying, while I'm here, but I be saying, I see how they be antagonizing the fighters, like the guy that was like, he had, well, I don't ever want to say it, they had Tank on there, I call him Lil Cuz, you know what I'm saying, so they had Lil Cuz on there, and he like told him like, man, I touched both of them up, so... I that's what I'm talking about like that. So, like when y'all prepare them, I know you said you prepare them to break them. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm on another level now. I'm all about pain.
Yeah.
Pain now.
A lot of times they say it's called boxing hit and not get hit. That sounds good.
Yeah.
But in reality, that opponent across the ring, he coming to hurt you.
Yeah. It's just like y'all just walked in the door, and I seen Tank got hyped with a good shot. He took it. Okay, now take my shit.
Yeah. I seen him get hit when by Pedraza, And he was, I don't know what he said, but he like I'm telling you know, he hit his chest like, well,
that's the gorilla. That's the ape squad.
Yeah, he boom hit his chest too, and then I think I remember him on an interview saying something about Pedraza was saying something like right before he put him through the ropes. Yeah, I mean, but you know, Shorty a different species, man.
He's from Baltimore. He's Baltimore.
Yeah, man, it's different species, man.
They don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, y'all had a great deal of success over the years. Can you tell us what's the most challenging part about being a coach?
For me,
Yeah, for you.
it's when the fighters leave the gym over the weekend. You know, they do everything right for us in the gym, but it's when you leave, you know, the streets is treacherous, man.
Definitely.
I just pray that any day that they make the right decisions. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes we lost a few in the street, man.
Yeah.
And that's the most challenging part, man. We had some great fighters that were talented, but they fell short to the streets.
And like Barry.
Yeah, Barry's still living.
Yeah,
Thank
Barry. Yeah.
God. But his story is another one. But we had some that lost their life, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
The most challenging for me, man, is to see if they really listen to the teachings that we given to them. You know, now when our parents used to tell us something, man, and went in this ear and went out that ear. Sometimes I sit there and say, Dad, we're going to do the same thing my mom did with me when I was coming up.
And that's what I mean. They leave the gym. Are they listening? You know.
The thing is, but sometimes you'll see little glimpses. They hear it, you know.
Yeah.
But I always look at it. They had to have their path too. I just sit there and say, don't make no mistakes when you can't get back.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, because once they get you, they got you.
They got you.
You 30 seconds of your emotions can get you 30 years in prison.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We've got a lot of brothers like that.
Definitely.
And that's
A
what
lot
we
of
try to
brothers like
avoid,
that.
you know.
You know, I was just faced with that before, like a couple years ago, and the only thing kept going through my mind was like, "Oh my God, I'm trying to do this," and that one decision just almost deterred all of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's for another day. All right, so this is the part of the interview where I say, you know, like, I want to get y'all input on like other guys, like, you know, because I know we're not biased when it comes to this. This is gladiator school, you know what I'm saying? So, like, all right, Earl Spence took a very lopsided L. What could he have done to change the outcome, man?
Nothing. But
Nothing.
if he could have done it, he would have done it. Boxing is unpredictable. Everybody trained, but nobody know what's going to actually happen in that fight. You know what I mean?
We don't know what actually made him perform from all his previous performance.
He said he was tight. He said when he came in the fight, he was tight, and
I mean that happens. That happens every day when a athlete comes in the gym. But he's at a level in his career that it just didn't look like Spence.
No.
Yeah, the day before the fight, he didn't look like himself.
It didn't look like Spence. Now, you know, for that caliber fight that we was going to watch, and you know Crawford,
Hit a dog. That's his different.
You can see
Bud
it.
mean, man.
You've seen every aspect of his camp.
He stopped everybody since he's been at 147.
But that's what I'm trying to explain to you, that he showed his level of where he was at, and that particular fight, Spence's level wasn't on that level.
Right. I remember when Spence said he fought Kell Brook, and he said he got off a little late. Like he started a little late and started picking it up. But with a fighter like Bud, you can't do that. You gotta be. In one of those rounds, I think it was the third round, he hit Bud with a shot, and Bud just took it and was like, damn, that's all he got, and just hit the switch on him. You know what I'm saying? And it was a wrap from there. I've never seen a guy like, cause that was one of those fights where it's go, I didn't want to bet on. I just wanted to beat it. I wanted to see it.
Everybody thought it was going to be, whatever happened was going to be a close decision.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was going to go for a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, I thought it was like, all right, I thought we was going to get like
Trinidad and Vargas type of fight.
That kind of fight. Yeah. That kind of fight. Or I like the De La Hoya and Shane fight.
Yeah.
That kind of fight, whereas though, you know, De La Hoya had him the whole fight, and then he was like, we just gonna throw boxing out and we gonna fight, and that's the wrong decision to make. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it happens, man.
yeah, it happens. They say anything can happen, just like football.
Mm-hmm.
Any team can be beat on Sunday.
Yeah. Any given Sunday. That night.
Yeah. There's a great fight coming up between Boo Andre and David, the Mexican Monster Benavidez.
Yeah.
Who do you predict winning and why?
Man,
I looked at that fight last night. I mean, the champ. Boo Boo, you can't say he's awkward. He's just unpredictable.
Yeah.
Boo Boo is he got a hell of a defense, but he is awkward. Benavidez is awkward, but they have their own defense. Boo Boo slick though.
Yeah.
If you watch
yeah.
Man,
I'm
he's
watching.
slick.
It's like it's gonna be. I'm looking for that high. I think this the fight we're gonna get that high.
I think Calvin always say the fight don't start to the 6th round, but this particular fight, the 6th round gonna be off the chain because Boo Boo start early.
Yeah.
Benavidez come on the 6th round.
Yeah.
They gonna clash, man.
Yeah, it's gonna.
be a
I
fight.
thought that was gonna be. I thought Caleb was gonna give him a good fight. Caleb fought
The first half.
Caleb just took a good beating. We
First
know
half.
he can take a good beating now, cause you know what I'm
I
saying.
think it's gonna be one of them fights where it's gonna be so close, a knockdown gonna make a difference.
Like the Porter Spence fight. That was the difference in the fight.
That was a good
One of
fight
them
too.
type
That
of
was
fights.
decent. That was
a good fight too.
Both of them can scrap though.
And Bud made Porter look like he was an amateur. Like it was easy work to him. Like it ain't even like he broke a sweat. Yeah, man.
So that's how. What you say,
Boxing.
Bud is special.
He's special.
He's
Special. I've been telling
Special.
people that, right? And it's like, all right, him and Hagler was the only two. I think Tyson Fury is one of the guys that I seen that can switch and just like switch.
Yeah,
And natural switch. They ambidextrous. And when I seen him he was fighting I think it was Mean Machine. Bud was fighting the Mean Machine, and whether it's a knockdown, the ref didn't call it, so it's not a knockdown. We're not even gonna get into that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He switched and turned southpaw. He fought him, orthodox first, then he switched. When he turned southpaw, Mean Machine was in trouble the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of those. Hagler was one of those guys. And one quick one though, like, all right, the Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler fight. Everybody tried to say like, Hagler from won that fight. From what I seen,
Sugar Ray clearly
Sugar Ray just peppered them all the whole fight. Just kept giving them jalapeno peppers
Tying
all
them
night.
up.
Yeah, tying them up,
Moving
frustrating
shit.
them, and then had them, out his character, dancing and showboating and with the, what they call hot dog, and what I'm saying.
He been around for a while. Hot dog.
I ain't heard that one in a while, but yeah. In the state of boxing today, do you feel anything needs to change so the fighters can be better taken care of?
No, some organization takes care of their fighters, because they getting a lion's share of the money and stuff. They getting that NBA money, that NFL money. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee.
But it's based on the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Because in this sport, if you don't put asses in the seat, you can't get that type of revenue. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I think that they missing, man, is some type of health insurance, some type of
for life after boxing.
yeah, that I think they should have, and some how would I say, when we go for medicals and all that, have the same thing across all states where we don't have to keep changing, doing some different things.
Yeah, because some states allow the EKG.
Yeah.
Some states allow this, don't allow that. They should have the same thing across the board, so it'd be
So
easy,
that you'll know the fighter is in good health. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the Olympic testing and stuff like that. Like
Well, see, everybody don't know, on certain levels, the fighters have to ask for certain things. You know what I'm saying? On certain levels, you either got to pay for it, the promoter got to pay for it, the manager got to pay for it. Somebody got to pay for these testings and whatnot. So some fighters don't even get a chance to test certain fighters.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of people don't know that. The casual fan don't know, the ins and outs of what's going on and whatnot. It's just levels. It's the same thing with amateur boxing. If you make it to the Olympic team, they test them. But amateur, like our level with the kids, you don't know what a little kid's taking or somebody giving to them at these lower levels.
Okay.
local shows. You know?
I guess probably the HIPAA protects that, don't it?
Huh?
The HIPAA, like if you try to go get their medical records and stuff like that.
Well,
HIPAA
it's just hard.
protect
It's just hard to tell because they get physical at the fight, you know, to make sure they're physical enough, and that's basically heart rates, you know, your balance and all that stuff at the fight. But you know, on certain levels, all they're doing is testing what's in your blood, if they're getting your blood work and whatnot, what they're looking for inside the blood work.
Okay. All right. Well, I was saying like it's the A side, B side too, right? Because I remember Floyd saying, I remember that episode where he said De La Hoya made him box with balloons on his hands and stuff like that. And who was that? Madonna? I think that was Madonna. He had the incident with. And then I remember when Broner was fighting Pacquiao. Let us down. It was for the hood. That's my man. That's one of my favorite fighters.
That's my guy too.
Yeah, man.
He
would
definitely a hood dude.
Yeah, and he would not let loose. I think he was just, you know, a little tight and scared to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the fight, he done better than a lot of guys because Pacquiao really didn't touch him up.
No, he didn't.
But
right, yeah, that is a true statement. Pacquiao didn't.
He really didn't touch him up.
Broner got a chin on him, man, because Madonna hit him, man. He went down.
He got back up.
And he fought a strong. He fought strong to the end.
That's when I know he loose, when he get the, you know what I mean? Yeah, I seen Freddie Roach did something that I say, man, that was a good move. He made him cut his beard. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a mental move to make him cut his beard. He ain't had no problem. He said, man, it's for the money. I'd have been cut it. You know. I got like this is like the last question. I got 12, but I know y'all busy. This is the 10th one. So, what all-time greats would you love to see compete now in this day and age in their prime?
One of the retired fighters.
Yeah, like you know, like Earn Pride and like
Earn
that.
Pride.
Earn Pride, because it was some fights that we should have seen in that era that we didn't get to see.
Sugar Ray, Leonard. Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
A lot of them guys, man, come through today. They clean up.
Yeah. So like, to me, from what I've seen, so I respect Muhammad Ali as you know being a GOAT and the GOAT for us. You know what he done for our people, but it's like 3 ways you can beat Ali. You know what I'm saying? So the guys that go out undefeated, like you know TBE,
you can't take that from Floyd.
Can't take nothing.
You can't take it from Floyd. That's why you got to give him his props. You got to give him his respect. He just did it in his time, you know.
Yeah.
And then you had other fighters before him did
But
that.
you got fighters that are great for like Joe Lewis.
Yeah.
25 straight title defenses. He had some losses, but
25.
Floyd
Yeah.
didn't do that.
Yeah.
Floyd had 27 title fights, or maybe more, but
He'd be 26 champions.
he had 25 title defenses in one division.
Woo. Yeah.
That's great.
And that's in the heavyweight. That's the end
That's
all
great.
and be all. Yeah.
So fighters are great for different reasons.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. I never heard that's definitely.
You
See,
got,
that's why I call you the genius.
Yeah, you got so many different reasons for fighters that they're great for their reason. You know, and Floyd is great for his reason.
Yeah.
You know, so
I'm gonna wrap it up with 5 fighters of the present that's not on y'all roster that you would like to train or that you got a lot of respect for.
oh man, there's so many of them, man.
There's a lot of them. I'm getting to him. I'm getting close to him.
I like gym rats, man.
Yeah.
Jalil Hackett,
Yes.
Boots Ennis,
Yes.
guys that's in the gym every single day, don't miss a beat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
those guys.
I like
man.
the guys that don't get a break, and then when they get a
Yeah,
break,
them too.
they the ones that say, "Where the hell? They was always there. You just
Yeah.
didn't see them."
I'm trying to name a few that people are familiar
With, yeah. Like, I didn't know who Jalil Haggard was until you said this the
Right.
guy that pressure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lil Cuz. So I'm like, man, he was 16.
Yeah.
So,
You get
you
a
know,
gym rat, man. They give you motivation.
yeah.
You know?
So what's next for you? What's next?
We just rolling with
I
going with
just
the
told
punches,
you,
man.
we ready to do the unbelievable.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't let that out yet, but it's gonna be original through us, man.
We ready to do the unbelievable.
Yeah, God willing, man. We gonna
That's
change
all
the
right.
game.
Look, if you gonna do something, man,
For
fuck
better.
it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Prototype.
Inshallah,
Stay prayed up, stay prayed up and keep it
That's
moving.
how I know that, you know, you gotta just outdo yourself.
I thank you guys for your time, man. I appreciate.
Man, we thank you for having us on.
Just for showing me the love, man. And again, I appreciate, man. Y'all, the reason that, like I say, Coach, I seen your dream all day. I said, man, it was the reason why I got claimed, because I remember I asked you and it was so easy. You was like, man, come on down here.
Yeah.
And then I came down here. You like, man, you blew that. And I was like, I blew it because I was doing something I ain't had no business doing.
Wow.
And I went back in the house and I stayed in the house, man, like 60 days.
You took that to heart.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at it. Then you happened to catch both of us together.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man.
I was sitting here
that,
chilling.
man. Yeah, I love you for that, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Best of